So hey everybody, and welcome back into today's show. Today is one for the ages. One that will take a step off this earth called adventure through one of our longest questioned moments ever. Are we alone in space? Join me as, based upon research that already is provided by NASA as a tool for all those around who question, then ask ourselves what it truly may mean for our whole generation. Buckle up, cause we dive into some deep space tonight. This concept of aliens has effectively captured the human brain since centuries. The thing stretches as far as ancient myths talking about gods visiting the skies through intergalactic civilizations presented these days by sci-fi movie production houses. This question with regard to knowledge and life after Earth seems to follow in a consecutive order and brings the two quests further on. What science has in reserve? This is something that NASA has been on billions and hours in pause just trying to understand not only the Earth but what makes up the universe that we exist around. It has been on various missions to try and answer the very basic question: is there life after me? Research into NASA mainly refers to Mars. Why Mars? Well, it's just one of those planets closely similar to the Earth. It contains water like the Earth. The apparatus attached in the NASA rovers is so advanced in probing on the presence of Mars as traces of life by its identification, especially such microbial existence, has had its passage through ages. For instance, at present, it has been only some decades since science discovered crucial findings of organic molecules except for seasonally released methane coming from Martian soil. Necessarily, those facts would not prove to be conclusive in evidence that really life actually exists, but it yet promises an enormous number of possibilities for this play to become very interesting. But outside of that, Perseverance has been collecting samples of the rocks that one day may return as evidence holding some key hints about what actually happened on the ancient past of this planet. But one of its focuses is that it has really dramatically changed our outlook concerning the existence of other planets or exoplanets, as many popularly call it, outside of our planetary system. So far, thousands of which have been discovered, those, by the way, in what is colloquially referred to as Goldilocks zones. And probably the most exciting discovery is Proxima Centauri b, Earth-size, but with a host in our nearest star, or exoplanet that sits comfortably in the habitable zone. Thus, at this point, it promises liquid water and warm temperatures. But later, in a matter of years, when the likes of the James Webb Space Telescope are deployed, we shall examine the atmospheres of such worlds through the medium of space. In them, we will be seeking life signatures, biosignatures. Let's talk a little about some interesting messages we receive from space. It probably goes without saying that the most famous one is probably the WOW signal of 1977, a strong radio wave that lasts for 72 seconds and was sent in from the constellation Sagittarius, and well, these scientists spotted a signal with the same euphoria. Was it maybe a transmission from an extraterrestrial civilization? Much deep probing later found nothing similar to it. Contrary to that, new research studies are just beginning to confirm the notion that there might exist microbial life in the clouds of Venus. Recent studies recently revealed that a sign of life has been detected in the atmospheres of the planet, phosphine gas. Those discoveries, which remain under research, remind us that the search to look for life is indeed far more complex than one would ever believe possible in the world of dreams. All this sounds very exciting in the pursuit of microbial life. It is also exciting to look for intelligent extraterrestrial intelligences. SETI stands for an example of one of those huge radio telescopes meant to listen on some sort of signals emanating from an intelligent civilization that emits them. Even if years or even centuries have passed, no one having caught a signal and not a single person on the planet, this simple question still lives question. If someone lives outside the Earth, why hadn't they contacted Earth? Among the first that spring to mind is the Fermi paradox. Why haven't we yet encountered signs of intelligent life, considering the vastness of the universe and the potential for many Earth-like planets? Is it that advanced civilizations self-destruct, or do they just not communicate? There are so many other exciting plans that NASA has in line to explore more space. Artemis will send the first humans back to the moon, where they will build a sustainable presence for people to explore other places of the solar system, beginning with Mars. The view from the James Webb Space Telescope opens new eyes of the universe to see its distant galaxies, stars, and possibly even signs of life. As this technology becomes more advanced, so does the development of the exploration bit. Only time will tell what it may bring for the bright, shining space of future exploration. Does it really mean we are lone rangers in the universe? Not to my best judgment, since NASA moves day in and day out with zeal to know and discover. In that regard, the extraterrestrial discovery is not the finding of aliens, rather, our existence and where we are in the universe. If you enjoy this tour through the research by NASA regarding aliens, do not forget to like and share it with your friends. What do you think if extraterrestrial life is discovered? Do you really think that we are going to discover it in our lifetime? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. See you later. Look up toward the stars.